Hey guys, it's Ren from Makeup by Ren, and if you want to see my demonstration of the new Cover FX foundations, stay tuned for more. Hey guys, so I'm back with another video, and this is my third video in the bathroom, so if you're wondering, this is where I am. But I was filming some brush washing videos, so I decided to just keep filming in here. So I have another makeup demonstration video for you. I've done a previous video on Cover FX already, and I went over pretty well because people were actually able to see how the foundation and stuff looks in person. So I'm going to do another one, and I have some new products to show you guys. And if you haven't heard, Cover FX is like one of the hot makeup lines, especially with foundations for pro artists as well as everyday people. And I have some new stuff to show you, so let's go ahead and get right to it. The other ones I reviewed are the Big Cover Kit, and that's more cream foundations. So now I have more like liquid. So Cover FX has this new line where it's kind of like for getting into the spring and I guess into the summer now, but basically their whole thing is like drench the skin you're in. And they have like this group of products which is going to be really good for your skin, so not only does it cover but it really takes care of you. So I'm going to show you the different things. First off, this is Skin Prep FX Nourishing Foundation Primer and Anti-Aging Serum. I actually already talked about this in my last Cover FX video, but this is the full size because the other Big Cover Kit came with this little one. And I talked about it before, but you know what? I actually kind of took it for granted, I think. I was like, oh, it's just another foundation primer. But recently, I kind of rediscovered it and how great it was because I've been having some issues with dry skin lately. And I noticed that if I put on my moisturizer and I put this on top, it really like seals the moisture in. So I love it for that. And I didn't really do that before. So this has anti-aging primer, anti-aging serum in it too. So it's really good for you. So if you even want to use this by itself on top of foundation, on top of moisturizer, it's a really good look because it really takes care of your skin. So I'm going to put this all over using the Cover FX foundation brush. It's not too much of a mattifier. Like I said in my other video, they have a mattifying primer if you need that for more oily skin. Okay, so I'm putting this all over, and this is going to keep my skin nice and moisturized. This is just on top of moisturizer. Okay, so then we have two different foundation options. So first off, we have the Natural FX Water-Based Foundation. And this stuff is awesome if you have dry skin like me. It's water-based, so it kind of plumps everything up, makes you like hydrated. And it has this Dermafix technology, which has vitamin E, and it protects your skin from like the free radicals in the air. And let me see, it also has some other really cool things in it. It's a 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, so it provides a good amount of coverage. So if you're looking for more coverage, that's good. SPF 15, which is always a good thing. And like I said, it's really good for dry and sensitive skin. It's very soothing. And like a lot of unlike the other Cover FX products, this photographs really, really nicely, even if it has SPF in it. I just noticed that whenever I use Cover FX and I take pictures like FOTDs, it just looks really, really nice. So I have M60, which is my shade match. I'm about MC40, 42 in MAC. I had M70 or M80 earlier, but it was too dark. So this is M60. And I love how it comes in the squeezy tube because it just makes it so much easier to just squeeze on your hand on a palette. I'm just going to put it on one side and just going to show you. Sorry if there's a glare. I'm trying to use the Glam Core, but I don't have it positioned rightly. So I have nothing on my skin. So you could see it right there. And I'm just going to apply it right on top of what I have. And I don't have on any concealer, I just have on moisturizer. And it just blends right in. And I just put a little bit more where I have extra redness because it's like concealer and foundation in one. So I'm just going to put it on this half of my face. It's a little bit more yellow than my natural skin, but I kind of like that because my skin's really red right now. I don't know why. I think it's kind of like I'm having some issues with my skin. So you don't need a lot, but I'm just going to tap it where I need extra coverage. Okay. And then I'm just gonna set it with powder. I'm gonna use the translucent powder, which is part of the big cover kit, because it's a really good powder. I like it because it's not cakey looking, and it kind of gives your skin a glow. So I'm just gonna take a little bit and then set it. Okay. So can you see, like, my skin looks a lot more even now, and it feels nice and hydrating. So those of you with sensitive skin like me, this is a good thing. It might look a little bit pale, but when you look at my here, it matches better, where my skin's like really red and dark, so it doesn't match. So it matches better to my chest, which is what you need to match to. So then that's really good for, you know, if you want like good coverage and you want to plump up your skin. Then they have this one called Moisturizing Treatment and Tint. So this is the Skin Tint FX. So this is more like more of a tinted moisturizer. It has SPF 30, which is a lot, and it gives it brightens skin, smooths pores, and fills in lines. So this line fill technology contains, it provides continual skin hydration and firmness. So this is really cool because it does all that stuff in it, and it's just a regular tinted moisturizer. So originally I had gotten like deep, I don't know why, medium deep, but I'm actually medium light, so if you're wondering. This one's a little bit more on the brown side than the other one. So you just put a little on your hand, and it's really cool. It's, the texture is more like a mousse, like a liquid mousse, as opposed to the liquid, like a regular liquid tinted moisturizer. So I'm gonna take the same brush, and we're gonna put it on the other side. So this one's more on the brown side, where the other one I put is more on the yellow, but both of them match pretty good. So this one's more of a lighter coverage, and like I said, it's more like a moussey texture, which is kind of cool. Okay. So this is a little bit more tan than this side, but either side would probably work. And I've actually mixed them both together, and that's also a really nice look. So I'm just gonna kind of blend it into the other side. And since it has SPF 30, this is really good for going into summer. So really natural looking, looks like skin, and that's important because you don't want to go into the summer and it's like cakey foundation. So I'm just going to set it with that same powder, which I said I like because it still looks like skin. So I'm going to step back so that you can see. And it just looks like I have nice skin. It doesn't look like caked on foundation. And so that's pretty much it. So if you're looking for more of a light tinted moisturizer, which is /sunscreen, this is the Skin Tint FX is for you. Oops, this one in the brown bottle. If you want something that's more higher coverage, a liquid that's gonna rehydrate your skin, Natural FX is for you. And like I said, they both photograph really, really well, and you'll notice that. Like I'll have a couple FOTDs coming up using this, and you'll notice how good it makes your skin look. Okay, so lastly, they have this product that kind of came with the group called Clean FX. And this is really cool. I'm going to show you. So basically, this is a makeup cleaning mousse for sensitive face and eyes, which is me, sensitive. And the really cool thing about this is that, like they said, it's a mousse. Okay? Most of the time, you'll get liquids or oils, and it's for sensitive skin. So what I did at first is I took it on my hands and I just kind of rubbed it all over my face when I had a full face of makeup on, and the makeup just fell off. Like, it was so easy. It took off the eye makeup and the face makeup and everything. And I did it twice, and I think when I did it twice it was too much for my skin because it dried it out a lot. So once is good, even though it says it's for dry and sensitive skin, once is good. Or you could take it on a pad like this. And I'm just going to take off my makeup. So I took it on a pad, and see, it's foam. And it's not greasy at all. It's like very like water-based. And the good thing about this is that it won't, like, if you want to use this on a Q-tip to like clean up a smudge, it won't be all greasy and wet like some makeup removers, because you know, sometimes you'll put it on a Q-tip and you try to fix like a smudge and it'll mess up everything. Since this is a foam and it wipes clean, you don't have to rinse this. It's a really good option. So I can see it takes it all off. And you don't have to wash your face again because it's a non-rinse thing. So take it all off, and it's very gentle. You can do it on the eyes too. And then like what I like to do with this is if I do swatches on my hand of like waterproof liner and stuff, like I'll use this on a pad and it comes right off. And that's really cool because it's a foam, so you wouldn't think it would be as hardcore like the oily based makeup removers, but this is really good. So I was very surprised by this, and it's like a nice big bottle. So I've been using it a lot, and what I'll do is like if I have a full face of makeup, I'll wipe it all off, and then I'll just like clean my skin with like rinse like how I normally would with like a cleanser. So this is the line of new products from CoverFX. I will have a blog post with a typed review as I always do, which will have pictures, my written thoughts typed out for you guys, prices and all that other stuff. But if you want to check them out, you can go to coverfx.com, or you can get them at Sephora or Sephora.com. And I definitely recommend it. It's a really good line, really like pro level line. So thank you to CoverFX for sponsoring these products. And make sure to check out makeupbyrenren.com for a full post with pictures. And thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, have a great night. Ciao, bellas.